Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We got another episode of What Do I Know? This is my Talk to Me Nice series where I tap somebody on the shoulder, somebody out here that inspired me. You know, I've been keeping an eye on. And today we got no other than my brother, Sean Don.
What up, boy?
Good to have you, bro. You know, I've been
pleasure, man.
build my list of people, so you know, I definitely had to have you in like that top 5 people.
I appreciate it, bro.
You feel me? Because like I said, bro, this whole thing is just about, you know, people I'm watching and I get inspired by what they do. And it feel like every time I look up, you know, people dropping music in the city, I see a name attached to it.
Man, I'm trying, man.
Hey, I say that make me click on it faster. That's what I say. Like, it's certain artists I see, and I'm just like, okay, like they put something out, bam, bam. And then whenever I see your name attached to it too, it's just like, oh yeah, I gotta see what sound he got coming with that. I think like the latest were just crazy was like the project you did with Trig.
Yeah, that's my last drop in a minute, for real.
Yeah, I'll say, bro, but that shit was crazy. Like I still bang that in the car to this day. So yeah, man. With that being said, I mean, you know, let's get straight into it. First off, you know, I gotta ask everybody this question just because, you know, I feel like a lot of people on the inside looking in got the same kind of questions I do. But, you know, I know you for a while, but never really knew like where your beginning came from. Like, where did you start? Like, what influences did you have, you know, when you was starting off and, you know, tapping into the music? Like, where did that begin for you? Like, what age?
Man, I love music since I was a little kid, for real. Just watched the shit on BET,
yeah,
even MTV and whatnot. Then eventually I started trying to rap. That lasted about like a month. I ain't had nothing to talk about.
Oh yeah, we gotta uncover those clips.
Right. I wanted to be a rapper. I had nothing to talk about. I had a voice for it. So after that, I decided I wanted to produce.
Yeah.
It's like around 2010, 2011.
Okay.
When I heard Rick Ross album, Deeper Than Rap.
Yeah, that's
Kanye,
a fire album.
Dark Fantasy album.
Classic.
That really changed my ear to start wanting to make beats. So I've been rolling ever since then.
Definitely. So out of like, you got any particular like, I know those sounds, but any particular producers, beat makers that you like kind of was looking at like, damn, like they make me want to, you know, take this shit to another level, or, you know, just getting started, period. Like anybody you try to, like, you know, watch, like a Hooper, for instance. Like I watch a lot of Bron because that's my favorite player, so sometimes I catch myself trying to emulate, you know, stuff that he was doing when I was, you know, working on my shit. So anybody in particular you had, like?
Yeah, it really depends on what mode I'm in, for real, like what type of beat I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
I think the main influence was like the Rockefeller era.
Oh yeah,
Blaze, Kanye.
Yeah.
Starting off with that. Then Justice League, they was on that Deeper Than Rap album. That's what really got me started, for real. And then I like now the Weeknd's producers.
Yeah.
Metro Boomin and Southside when I'm on my trap beats. Yeah.
For sure. So like I've seen you do shit, a little bit of everything. Like I was saying, we was talking earlier. I was like, bro, you like, as far as like the different sounds, like I've heard a lot of different type of beats from you. Like you said, from the trap, you know, some of the like heavier beats, some of the slow monotones. I've seen you chop up a sample and put that out there too. So is there any like kind of favorite sound that you like working with more than a particular one?
Yeah, right now I'm trying to get into the R&B right now.
Okay.
But overall, it gotta be that soul sample era.
Yeah.
That was always my go-to, so I think that's my favorite overall.
Yeah, cause like honestly, like especially with them soul samples, it's like when you hear that beat, I'm expecting like bars. Like you feel me? Like I'm expecting somebody to go in. It's like, all right, let me sit down real quick and like let me tap in. So like it's like, as far as like I was saying earlier, I've seen you work with a plethora of artists throughout the city, for real. From Trig, James, shit, me, Biz, like the list goes on and on. So is there any artists that you've yet to work with that you kind of look forward to working with? And that's not even just, you know, on a local level, just period. Like any artists you feel like you want to tap on the shoulder if you could.
I definitely want to start getting placements outside of the city.
Okay.
I think my dream like collaboration would be The Weeknd. That's my favorite artist.
Yeah.
In the city, I mean, I've done work with this dude. His name is Noon, but I want to do some more work with him. Yeah, I want to get some more in with him.
Yeah, for sure.
And Noonie too. Yeah, Noon and Noonie. Yeah. Yeah, I want to work with them.
I'm glad you clarified because that's what I thought you was talking about when you said Noon. So that's dope. So yeah, I gotta look at him. I never heard of Noon before. So I'm
yeah, more of an R&B type.
R&B. Okay. Yeah, so I definitely see why you definitely getting in your bag because So I would say, yeah, as far as Looney goes, his sound is crazy.
Young boy crazy.
Yeah,
got the voice,
crazy, bro. I be telling him that all the time. That's definitely somebody else I gotta definitely tap on the shoulder and sit down with too, for real. So as far as like your day-to-day process, like have you ever caught yourself in a mode? I know it might be different, it might not be different, but I know like as far as like writing music, I'm big on writing, but like sometimes I could just get in a block like. Nothing, come to mind. Is that ever happened to you as far as like when it comes to?
Yeah, it happens more often now. For real, I get in these little like blocks where I can't really create nothing crazy. I really need inspiration. So once I find an inspiration, I just lock in for about a week or two.
Yeah.
Then it kind of like repeats.
Yeah. See, because I peeped it's like a snowball effect. Like. Yeah. Once you get that momentum, you gotta hold on to that motherfucker.
Sure.
Don't let go.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a streaky producer.
Yeah, see,
I need to be in that mode.
That's how I feel, bro. You might not hear from me a year or two, like shit. Then all of a sudden I come out with something. But so, what do you do anything in particular to get yourself back in that zone, or do you just continue to keep applying that work, or do you kind of like? I know some people they kind of step back and like I don't even want to look or touch or anything. Like I need to just kind of.
I think what works best is just to keep making beats, even if you're stinking it up, just keep going. Yeah, you're gonna hit a little spark eventually.
Okay.
And then like you gotta go back and listen to your influences too, so you can catch something.
Very true. And to be honest, like sometimes what you think ain't it. Like somebody hear that and be like, bro, what? Like this is crazy. Cause like a lot of times, as a creative, we can be our biggest critics.
For sure, easily.
Yeah. So I know that to be true a lot of times. Cause even like some music I've been sitting on, I've been trying to like just put out this years old, and people tell me like you
gotta drop it eventually.
Yeah, eventually, bro. You're just gonna sit there and catch cobwebs.
right.
So do you have like any anything you do, like when you decide, like I'm gonna kind of step away, I'm gonna take a break, or is it like a day-to-day thing, or do you do anything where you kind of like, I just want to step away from the music real quick, let me hop on the game, let me read a book, or go for a jog, or is there anything in particular you kind of do that's not like such?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like intentionally step away, but I might have some days where I just don't make beats at all. Yeah, I might just go back and just only listen to music, don't even touch my computer. Then get back in a couple of days and just try to lock in from there and try to find some influences.
Yeah, for sure. I said we were just talking about Snowfall before I cut the camera on.
Yeah, look, that's probably playing a part because I want to get into like that, like I said, R&B, but I also want to get into like some West Coast type music.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That Snowfall, it might be playing a role into that for sure.
For sure though, because like I don't know, it's something about that West Coast sound, like
crazy, classic.
It's classic, bro, and it's just that. See, I feel like it hasn't changed too much since like, right. I want to say like late 80s, 90s era, but it's just, kind of like tweaking it a little bit where it's still like relevant and still popular today. I love that West Coast sound because honestly, that's some of the type of instrumentals I've been kind of thinking about. Like I know like my fam's Ohio, he been trying to like kind of play with those type of beats too, for real. So I love hearing, those type of, those type of sounds for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to tap into that.
Yeah, cause that's crazy. That'd be crazy right there. I'm very interested to hear what you do with that. Is it like do you have any like daily ritual you do when you wake up, you meditate, or do anything in particular to kind of get your day started? Like,
hell no, I don't do none of that. For real, I'm still working, so Monday through Friday, I'm at work.
Yeah.
I usually try to cook up the most on the weekends, so that's probably involves me getting up early, playing songs, getting something to drink, drinking some liquor, getting around people, around the homies we cook up. So we probably do that every weekend.
Facts. And I feel like that's the best way to honestly detox,
Right.
Everybody got their thing, and everybody, go through different things besides what you're working on or what you're working towards. So it's good to, kind of be around like-minded individuals and recharge your battery.
Basically, try to have as much fun as possible when I'm making music, honestly. So being around other people helps.
Yeah, because a lot of times, like, if you not having fun, and your passion start to feel like work,
right,
you know, then it's hard to like push it out there and, you know,
exactly.
just continue to be creative. So that's definitely good to hear for sure. Is it like any particular like future plans? Any set goals of mine? Any projects or anything you kind of working on right now? Or you kind of just playing with different sounds, trying to you know, master the craft?
Yeah, I'm trying to dial back and just go to the basics. I'm trying to learn music theory, learn how to play the piano for real. So
hey,
that's hard right now, but I'm trying to lock in. And then, like I said, I want to get a placement like outside of the city, major artist, major label.
Yeah, definitely.
That's my biggest goal right now for sure.
Okay, yeah. So is it like I know like we just had the Grammys this past weekend. What was it? Matter of fact, it was what, like Monday or something?
That was a Sunday.
Sunday, yeah. So I know it was just recent. There's been a lot of controversy out about just the sound today and today's music. Some people like the direction it's going. Some people kind of saying it's a little less soul, a little less heart in today's music than back in the day.
For sure, yeah.
Is that something you agree with necessarily, or you kind of?
Yeah, I do. I think the main thing is it's not enough variety.
Yeah.
In R&B and rap is just mostly all trap for real. But I mean, you know, you got your sub-genres and all that, but on the main level, it's mostly all trap. So I think we need more variety.
I definitely do too. I definitely do. And it's crazy because like in today's age, everybody technically with social media has their own platform. Yeah. But we still know like the industry is going to push a certain sound, push certain particular artists. So it's like you technically can find whatever you looking for as far as music, but just hopping in your car, turning on the radio, 106.7 or something, like you gonna hear that same like 12 songs in a row. So I definitely can agree with that. I feel like it is a particular sound, you know, as far as like today's hip hop and rap. But like a part of me loves it because it's kind of like carefree music that you can kind of just vibe out to. But then down in the roots, like I love like conscious like lyrical raps, like where people just get technical with the bars and, you know, just kind of push it and you know, take it to a different level. That's why like artists like The Weeknd, Frank Ocean, SZA. I like listening to those artists because it's not just some like lovey-dovey like R&B singing. Like they kind of their lyricism in the song itself is kind of like what intrigues me, definitely for sure. So as far as like the music scene in the city, and I always ask you know, just people that creators in the city in particular, because there's always this debate about the culture in the city, what direction is going. I think we all can agree like the talent is definitely here, but as far as like the culture itself, like is it anything like do you see any like pros or cons with kind of like how everything is right now? And I know with COVID that kind of put everything.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So they put a lot of shit on pause too, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think that kind of hurt things a lot, especially if you're trying to see some people perform at venues.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think Columbus is a diverse scene. There's so many different scenes. I can't even keep up.
Honestly, yeah.
So I don't know. You just gotta pick what you like and try to find artists from there and support them.
Very true. Cause I know like you got your handful of artists who like kind of like those like Detroit beats, like you got your handful of that, like. But I mean, honestly, like you said, bro, it just depends what you're looking for. Like it's all out there, cause like. And to me, I be in my own little world, my own bubble. So like a lot of times, like it's my cousin who actually like, yo, you ain't here. Like he put me on because he always listening to new artists and always trying to give people like at least a chance to, you know, hear them. So I hear somebody from him and I'm like, oh yeah, they nice as fuck. Like so I feel like it's all out there. It just depends on kind of what you're looking for. Overall though, I think it is headed in a good direction. Like because all of the creatives, it takes time to kind of cultivate a culture. Like, you know, LA, you know, New York, you know what I'm saying? But even their culture is transforming and kind of evolving from what they've known it to be. So I feel like it's pros all around, honestly, in retrospect.
I think just like-minded artists just got to keep linking up together and try to progress and get a better sound from there. I think that's the most important thing.
True.
Then you got people like leaving the city start getting your resources and bringing them back there.
Yeah. See, and when I did my last interview, that's what I was saying. I was just like, I don't see anything wrong with, you know, taking off, getting that exposure, doing whatever you got to do, and getting those resources. Just as long as you bring it back.
Yeah, bring it back.
You feel me? And don't forget where the source came from, for sure. Cause I honestly, if you don't do that, that's when it gets stagnant. You be kind of looking around like, damn, like who really going, you know, put on? Cause I feel like a lot of times too, people get caught up in being that person sometimes, where it's hard to like link and show love and you know, tell somebody like, yo, I fuck with what you doing for sure. Like, people be hesitant to do that, and I never understood that. I'm just like, shit, if I fuck with your music, I fuck with that shit. And I say that shit loud and proud, like,
you know, a lot of people got ego.
Yeah, ego. It just be like, it'd be like saving face. Maybe
you don't need ego in the city, bro. Like, we is not on.
Nah, you don't.
You have an ego for it, bro.
You definitely don't, man. It's for real. But yeah, man, I feel like overall, as far as like the scene in Columbus and stuff like that, is there like any particular places like overseas? Because I know, for instance, like Germany, Belgium, some of those European countries for sure, they love like our sound. Like,
for sure.
So is it? Have you ever thought about, you know, kind of branching out and tapping in with any of those artists? You know, like the UK drill scene and.
I like the R&B artists out in the UK. They got some talent out there.
Yeah, they do. They do. They be pulling some gems for sure. For the UK.
They be sending their asses off too.
They do, bro. It be crazy. Like, and a lot of them, they be having like that schooling and stuff, and then take that over here, and it just like flourish. Same with the actors. Like, I was gonna say, even with Snowfall and it's another person like
Black Panthers.
Yeah.
I think he's from the UK.
Yeah.
Daniel. I can't say the last name.
Kahlua. I think that's how you say it for sure. But yeah, just had Judas and the Black Messiah. But a lot of those actors, man, they'll come over from the UK and like they kill roles. And it be blowing my mind how they like teach themselves to talk like how we talk. You feel me, over here in the States, and then they just take it over here and they just they kill it. But I seen because I had brought up the Grammys and I had kind of got a little bit of sidetracked. But also, I seen controversy going back and forth between Candace Owens and Cardi B. She was trying to say, you know, them performing WAP. This is like, what about the kids? This is you know, showing like how, you know, the downfall of our society.
I seen that, but I just seen the tweets real quick. But the first thing I thought of was Madonna and Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera kissing at the VMAs.
Bruh, like
that's way back when.
ain't get no flack.
Right.
But part of me think it's just like, cause I know she got a show or something like about to come out.
She was trolling.
Yeah, so I think she's definitely trolling. But as far as like songs like that, how do you feel? Do you feel like, cause it's a lot of female MCs that's really killing the game right now, for real. And it's like, to me, I see it as a positive. Overall, I see it as a positive. Like, everybody got to get their turn and get they due. And I feel like, you know, everybody can eat now. Mulatto, Cardi, Meg, you know, always got to pay respect to Nicki. You know, I feel like she kind of laid down the groundwork for sure for like commercial success for like a female MC. So, so overall, how do you feel about, you know, like just the song like WAP, and do you feel like it's detrimental to the culture, or, you know?
I mean, it was a lot. Ain't a song for men. Like, I ain't about to be playing it.
Yeah, like,
and on top of that, the dudes, we got songs just as wild.
Crazy.
3-6 song.
Oh yeah, stop. Come on now. Yeah, come on. Like, we've been wild out for
elementary school, bro. Like,
oh wow. So that's why I'm just like, even cause like it was like TikTok, they were trying to like cancel Eminem for some of like the lyrics he was saying. I'm just like, bro, like, and that's why our generation, to me, I feel like is really special, because we kind of like in the middle.
We like the last of the.
Yeah, we like the last.
Sensitive.
Yeah, so it's like we kind of like seen before all this internet shit and everything popped off, and it was like this big PC cancel culture shit. So it's like, I kind of see it from both sides, but it's just like, it's tough when you go back in the past and then try to cancel somebody from what they used to say. Yeah, and I just find you can't do it, man. Like,
as long as they wasn't committing no crimes.
You know, but I see, it's tough. I get it, because, you know, like, I was just thinking about, as I was saying that, some of those like older statues of slave owners that sit in the middle of cities and they tearing them down. It's like, but those people affected people's lives and like really oppressed people. So like I just feel like lyricism and stuff like that, when like the culture is set up a certain way and everybody kind of conducted themselves a certain way, it's tough to like look back and be like, oh yeah, shame on you. So that's just how I feel about it. But yeah, I feel like our generation in particular, we kind of got to see both sides of it, like growing up and you know, having this particular type of music. Because to be honest, I feel like a lot of the early 2000s music, it was some fire, but a lot of that shit was like parody shit. Like I remember like a lot of it just kind of seeming gimmicky to me. Just some ludicrous videos and shit. Get back and shit like that. Like I just, you know, Fable, D4L shit. Like I just remember a lot of that shit was just kind of like parody to me, but still classic.
I mean, some of that now. I think a lot of times they try to market to the kids.
Yeah, true.
And I'm not trying to make music for kids. Like,
yeah,
I'm not target. That's not my target audience. But you know,
do you think people are like? Well, we know for sure they are. But do you see it as like a problem as far as like certain artists kind of swaying their sound to make TikTok songs like?
Like I'm saying, target towards kids, I can't do it.
Yeah, like
you 36. Why are you trying to?
Yeah, that's
grown with like 20-year-olds, late 20s, 30-year-olds. You can make music for them.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Everybody trying to get that money. So if you're trying to get to the money,
right,
you might make that TikTok sound.
Yeah, it's true. Because at the same, it's like it's tough, especially when you like talk about branding and marketing yourself, and it's just like TikTok was probably the #1 way to do it as far as like just circulating and getting certain songs. Because I know like even the Junebug challenge.
Oh yeah.
I can't even think of his name off the top of my head.
The artist to make a song?
Yeah.
Spot him, got him.
Yeah, and bro, when I first looked it up, I thought his name was Junebug. So I was trying to type in like, who's Junebug?
I thought it was just Pooh Shiesty for the longest.
For real. See,
I'm getting old, bro.
I swear, bro, me too, bro. I'll be out the loop. So like, but it's just crazy, like how that challenge, you know, TikTok, Instagram, and then it just made his song go crazy and doing numbers, and this go. I think his song went gold now or something like that. So it just be tough. I can see both sides, and you know how effective that stuff can be, and versus, you know, kind of trying to play even kill. Is it any artists who haven't put out any work in a while that you kind of waiting for? Like what's up with we?
Kendrick, for sure. Yeah.
For sure, Kendrick.
What, 2017, I think?
Yeah. That was when Damn was, and that seemed so far away, because 2020 alone felt like a 3-year span. So it's just like, if there was ever a time to really get some work from Kendrick, man, we really definitely need it. I guess some people can kind of say, I guess the Black Panther album was a little bit but
I can't do it.
Nah.
That was cool. I mean,
it was cool. I thought it was fire. For like movie soundtracks, but I just can't.
It's a little different. I'm waiting for my guy Bruno too.
Bruno, so what you think about him and Anderson? Bro. Yeah, crazy. I love it, bro.
Did you see that performance?
Yeah, it was dope as hell. And they both got like different sounds, but they mesh so well together.
That's going back to that soulful shit you was talking about.
Yeah, exactly. And like I feel like, you know, see, that's the thing when people not tapping in, I feel like, to a particular sound, in my opinion, enough. It's like when you finally do it and you execute that shit the right way.
That went crazy, bro.
It's just crazy. So hopefully, I don't know if they plan on doing an album. Yeah. They are? Okay, good. Yeah, that's what I was hoping. Like after I heard that song, I'm like, I hope they really do a project, bro, and really sit down with each other and really make like, you know, a list of shit. Cause I really definitely fuck with Anderson .Paak. He got a crazy sound, and Bruno, you know, he been killing it. So, and I feel like Anderson is gonna you know, Bruno, he like make a lot of, and it's tough to say commercial music, because it's just like you put something out, and depending on who you are and where your stature is at, that shit gonna be commercial off the.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he definitely started out more pop, more bubblegum.
Yeah. So I feel like him working with Anderson can like have him play with that like soulful, you know, that classic R&B type of sound that we don't really get. And you know, Anderson can spit too, so I could see them making a crazy project together. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna take too much of your time. So just as far as I know you say you trying to work on, you know, making the working with R&B, trying to like work with that and get music theory under your belt. Anything else you got, you know, looking forward to as far as like the rest of 2021?
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna probably have some more projects out with Trig, or at least songs with Trig now. I'm gonna have some probably a project with NASA Gold too. And my guy Zach Fresh. Hopefully I'll cook up with Bobby Biz as well.
Yeah. See, those three. Yeah, those three.
All the guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to all of those. Definitely, like I said, man. Every time you touch something and I see your name attached to anything, I'm definitely looking forward to you know, tapping in and
appreciate that,
getting that. So, but yeah, man. With no further ado, I appreciate your time sitting down with me. I don't think we took too much time today, so that's good. Definitely can see this here. We on the YouTube. Don't forget, you know, but what do I know? That's on the YouTube, and then also Craig Keon _. And then, but what do I know? Also on Instagram too as well. For people that's looking for your work, looking to, you know, see everything you've done. Tell them where they can find your work at so far.
Yeah, I mean, you can just follow me on Twitter. It's Sean Starks.
Okay.
You can go on any streaming site, put in Sean Starks. You can find my projects too.
Alright, good deal. Well, with no further ado, it's your boy Craig Keon, and we had our latest episode of But What Do I Know? And until next time, we out.